Good morning to all of you. Today we are going to discuss the farmers' protest, which is being continued from November in the outskirts of Delhi. And in this connection, I request all of you to note the spontaneous reactions by the advocates on behalf of the government as well as on behalf of the farmers. This is the technique of submitting the arguments instantaneously. Right. Now, you all know about the farmers' protest. They're normally the people from Punjab and Haryana, most of them from Punjab. The farmers, they have come en masse in their program, Delhi Chalo, or let us march to Delhi. And they were stopped in the outskirts near the Punjab and Haryana borders like Singhu area. Of course, they were prepared. They said that they will be there for 6 months because they have brought their langar. They have actually erected tents over their tractors. And yesterday we have seen the photo that their children are learning the classes online. Things are happening. But the protest by the farmers, who is the feeder of the common man, the people, and he is suffering a lot. You know the temperatures, almost even though they are not minus, the temperatures are gripping the entire atmosphere. Right. Now, yesterday, Supreme Court also discussed and aired their opinion. Actually, they wanted to have a dialogue between the farmers and the government also, if they come before the court. In this connection, Honorable Supreme Court asserted that the farmers have got a constitutional right to protest because Article 19(1)(a), freedom of speech and expression, that is their expression, freedom to take into processions. Yes, as far as it does not convert into the breakdown of law and order, definitely it can be allowed. It is absolutely perfect as long as the dissent does not turn out into violence, right? So Supreme Court says that the court will not interfere with the protest because right to protest is a fundamental right under Article 19. But please remember, at the same time, 19 clause 2, it has got reasonable restrictions. So it is subjected to reasonable restrictions like no damage to the public order, right? So right to protest will exist till there is no law and order breakdown and disruption of public order, and if there is no damage to the life and property of other fellow citizens, right? So since it is going on peacefully, at this stage, the farmers' protest should be allowed. Of course, the Honorable CJI stated that what is the use of going on protest without talks? Talks are the only way to freeze the situation, is it not? To release the situation. So normally, they have to hold talks either with the government or some other people. So already you may be knowing 6 times the talks were held with the minister Narendra Singh Tomar, Piyush Goyal, another person, and another minister also was there. We have seen them, and Tomar was since he is from Punjab and since he knows the agriculture minister, normally he is the right person. But of course the talks could not be settled down, or they did not end in a fruitful way, but the talks went futile. So now the Supreme Court wants some impartial and impartial people, independent and impartial committee of experts in agriculture, particularly agriculture. So if it is formed, it can hear both sides, the government and also the agriculturalist on the 3 laws, and they can give their opinion. Of course, till the committee decides, the farmers can continue their protest because as fellow Indians, even the Supreme Court understand the woes of the agriculturists and the farmers who are feeding the entire public. Right? So this is the situation. Now, at this point, the Attorney General Shri K.K. Venugopal, he has raised the objection, stating that it is not correct, Your Honor. The farmers could not actually should not corner the government and ask them to say yes or no to the repealing of the three laws. The government is ready to discuss with the farmers clause by clause regarding the laws. But they are adamant, or they are actually yes, they wanted to corner the government and say yes or no to repeal the laws. So everything we have been saying, it's happening. So when the government is ready to discussion, then how can they put the government in this position, in this peculiar position, say yes or no? How can it be? Right. Now, please remember the spontaneity of P. Chidambaram. Of course, he is appearing on behalf of the Punjab state from where most of the farmers are hailing. So, Chidambaram stated, actually, the agriculturists, they wanted the farmers. The farmers wanted the parliament put in session and discuss the laws or the proposed amendment to the laws. Right? They do not want to repeal the laws. They wanted the government to once again open the parliament, then discuss the same. And then, yes, the amendments can be done. So, without that, they are saying that they are ready with the discussion. It is not possible. And actually, as regards the Venugopal sir said they have blocked the roads, they are conducting. So, for this, Chidambaram replied, who blocked the roads? Actually, what their program, the farmers' program is that they want to come to the march to Delhi, but they were stopped in the outskirts like Tikri or Singhu or other places. And actually, the police are the persons who blocked the traffic. They were not allowed. So, who blocked the traffic? So, the police. Now, the entire blame came on the police. So, anyway, Supreme Court, of course, closed the matter without coming to any conclusive decision. Right. Here, please remember 2 points. One, yes, fundamental right to protest. Here, please remember, yes, farmers have got a right to protest. Now, they are blocking the roads, Jaipura Highway and that Punjab Road. It was totally, they are Rajasthan Road, Jaipura, Punjab Road, all these things, they were blocked by the farmers. So, the right to protest is there. At the same time, the right to move from any place to any place, even according to the same Article 19, is there. Suppose if anybody, yes, definitely, if I want to go to Jaipura on the National Highway Expressway, then it is blocked. Is it not obstruction to my right? So will the government react? Normally, of course, in these circumstances, they may not react. But anyway, so please remember, the agriculturists also should understand. Anyway, we sympathize with the agriculturists, with the farmers. Of course, let the issue be decided as early as possible. Thank you. Here, what I want to inform you is, please remember the arguments submitted by Chidambaram and also Attorney General. Yes, he has to support the government. Then he said the agriculturists cannot corner. Then this man is supporting Punjab. Punjab is Congress government. He says, who blocked the traffic? So, this is what is called spontaneity and the art of arguments. Please hear them. If any CD is there, it will be better. Thank you.